Well, okay, so today still is day 52. It's at nighttime right now. And I just kind of wanted to tell y'all that I've been soldiering it through. Man, oh man, I've been soldiering it through. A lot of the things I've been going through kind of is the bulimia mindset. I don't know, it's just today I was just like, I don't know, there's just a lot to it, you know, with the bulimia. So it's like I gotta heal with that stuff. Now, did I do bulimia? No, I haven't done it. Haven't done it for a long time. Long, well, I wouldn't say a long time, but maybe it was like 2 months ago the last time that I did that. But I'm not gonna fall into it anymore. It's detrimental. Like I could feel the effects, and it was kind of scary. You know, I would feel like my heart fluttering a little bit, and I would feel like it was like felt really heavy on my chest, and I just didn't feel right, and I was like, I'd have to sleep a weird way. You know, I'd have to sleep on my side because I was afraid that this is some scary stuff. I was afraid that my chest was going to cave in, and yeah, and then that heart flutter thing was pretty scary because like sometimes it was just like, it was an instant like heart flutter. It'd be like, brr, and then I would just like want to fall. And then there's another time that I had like some really bad acid reflux where like I was literally like, this is all, I mean, it's not funny, but I was like, you know, crying in the middle of the street. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. There was a time I had to call the ambulance because of my, I guess it was heartburn or acid reflux. And yeah, it was not that, it was the paramedics. And so yeah, I mean, the bulimia thing, it is pretty bad, but whenever I'm doing the raw, I'm not going to be doing the bulimia thing. But I just have to cleanse my mind, and I have to heal. And I don't understand everything about bulimia, and like, so I'm going to be going to a 12-step program for that. And so then I can be able to work on my emotions, like, because yes, I'm healing like physically, but I need to heal emotionally, and I need to understand it a little bit better. So yeah, but today, I mean, it was good. I made it through today, but today I was like really tempted, and I started, you know, being really critical of myself, and, you know, just kind of doing all that, you know, stuff. So okay, anyway, I'm not really sad, even though I sound like I'm really sad. It's just, it's pretty late. So I'm gonna go sleep pretty soon because it's been a very long day. The phone just like kept ringing. It just like never stopped. Oh, you know what's really cool though? I'm actually starting to work on jigsaw puzzles. And so that's really good because it helps work out your brain. You have to use your left and right brain. And so I think it's going to help me concentrate more, and it's just going to help me have just a better memory. And then I really think it could probably help me with numbers, and I really want to work on my left side of the brain. You know, I'm creative. Like, you know, I have a very right brain. I'm, you know, extremely creative, but at the same time, like, I need to start balancing it out, and, you know, I want to start working on my math, and, you know, get better at, like, jigsaw puzzles, and, you know, just be more logical. Which, you know, I mean, I think I have a good head on my shoulder, but, I don't know, what else do I want to talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. I'm, like, really tired, but, you know, it's kind of cool. Oh, okay, I'll tell you one good thing today. Alright, I'll tell you one good thing today. So, I was running upstairs, and when I did that, I was not out of breath. When I did that, I was not going to pass out. When I did that, I was just like, I have reached the pinnacle of health. And I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm not dehydrated anymore. And like when you're dehydrated, you know, you're out of breath and you can't breathe and just all kinds of, you know, not good stuff. But yeah, I felt like Rocky, you know, like when he reaches the top of the stairs and he's like, yeah, Adrian. I did that, you know, I did that at work. And no, there was no Adrian that replied. I was like, what? Yo, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I think I need to read some before I go to sleep. I need to read some scriptures. I think scriptures is so important to read, like every night. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it makes a huge difference. And I'll just say this. Okay, because, you know, I've studied the New Age before. I was, like, immersed in the New Age, like, completely. And I thought, oh, the New Age is, like, you know, this is, like, all truth and everything like that. Okay, there's a lot of truth to it. But the thing is, like, it's just not the same as, like, being connected to, like, God and reading scriptures and praying. I mean, that is so grounding. And it's just, like, really working on a relationship with the Savior is the most real thing in the world. And the New Age, yes, I believe that all these, you know, these things that people work on is good and it's healthy as far as, like, you know, keeping a positive mind. And I do think that there is something to the dream board. I don't know about the dream board thing. I'm trying to figure, you know, still figure that out. But, you know, being aware of your thoughts and all that. But here's the thing. The New Age does not have a patent on truth. So with that whole, like, you know, positive thinking, I mean, that's in the scriptures. So I think that the thing is, like, you know, I think there's a lot of amazing truths in, like, everything. Like shamanism and, you know, the New Age, Buddhism. But the thing is, like, I think it's really important to be very careful to not be worshiping that stuff. Okay, for example, like the New Age, I think that, you know, people kind of, not all, definitely not all, but, like, there are some people that kind of just, they get into a state of worship with, like, stones and, you know, like, oils, or, like, you know, sometimes even people worship the raw food or whatever. But the thing is, like, God owns everything. So those are gifts. Those are beautiful gifts. But it does not save. And I could tell you, I've been through it. I've been through the New Age. I went to go seek all types of different religions. The thing that I know that is real, and I tested it out, is God is real. It is so grounding. There's no other feeling out there. And it's like peace. Like the real kind. You know, it's like a robe of peace that just comes around, you know. And, you know, the New Age, yes, you can feel, you know, you can feel giddy, you can feel happy and things. And those things are great, like I keep saying again. But it's not that same feeling where it's like you feel rooted, you feel grounded. And, like, the Lord, He can soften hearts. But, you know, no matter how many positive thinking you do, you can't change people's minds or anything like that. But the Lord, on the other hand, He can do, like, soften hearts, because He knows each of us individually. And so, like, you know, for example, like if you were trying to take a test or whatever like that, and I don't know, anyway, I'm tired, but I just wanted to express that. Like, you know, I'm glad that I've been through the New Age. I mean, the New Age was like, it's just not grounding, you know. There's a lot of, like, there's a lot of good stuff, but there's just so much fake crap out there. And it's just kind of a lot of it, some of it is dangerous, you know. For example, let me tell you. There's this lady, her name is Jasmine, and I forgot her last name, but she's in the New Age and everything. And she said that you can live off of the Prana, which means that you don't have to eat or drink water. And, you know, people that are trying to wake up, or they're trying to be, you know, that they see this world in a different light, and they're like, oh my goodness, like, you know, you can think things and they happen, which is true, that is true. But when they start listening to this kind of crazy stuff, they actually try it, and, you know, people die. And there was a time I actually believed that. Did I try that? No. I mean, come on. I have a hard time enough as it is doing the raw food. Do you think I could actually live off the Prana? No. I don't think I could have that much willpower. You know, I know it sounds horrible, but I actually wondered if I could ever be anorexic. If I worked hard enough or something like that, if I could ever be anorexic, and I cannot be anorexic at all. I could be bulimic, but not anorexic. So that is living off the Prana, like anorexic, but like with the fancy title, which is called living off the Prana, living off the air, eating air, or whatever like that. And anyway, there's some really dangerous shit out there with the New Age. So, but the cool thing is, like with the scriptures and just like, you know, connecting to God, it really helps to just be able to see through things. But at the same time, like the closer that I am with the Savior, and I'm doing my part by taking care of that relationship, praying, reading scriptures, trying to live it, you know. The more that I have like the gift of discernment, and I'm way more in tune with stuff like that, where it's like I know what's good for me and I know it's not. So then I'm more safe. I feel more free, actually, to be able to study like shamanism and other things like that. But to be able to see the truth, but to be able to sift through what it's not. But without the gifts of the Spirit, it's impossible to do that. You know, and so that's why it's really important to just, you know, tap in and be in tune with, you know, the Most High, so that He can guide you. Because, I mean, He wants us to learn, and He wants us to understand all these different belief systems, you know, just so that, because, you know, those are our brothers and sisters out there, and, you know, so we can meet in the middle, kind of, you know. So I could be able to be friends with somebody that's into shamanism, and it doesn't have to freak me out, you know what I mean? But, and I can learn, you know, but at the same time, I can be a place where it's not swaying me away from my truth. And, you know, of course, when it gets to a point where it's like not healthy, then I could just shut it off and just say, hey, you know, I respect your belief. You know, I'm just going to chill from that, you know, conversation. I just can't go there right now. It's just not good for me, or whatever. And, you know, that's just what it is. All right, y'all take care. Bye.